Sam's here. When you need a place to play, and you need a place to stay, and you need a place to stay and play and play and play. When you need a place to stay, when you need a place to play, when you need a place to stay and play and play and play. The dropping gets the wind, the dropping gets the wind. Hey guys, okay. Aepyornis Island, Part 2. So, we just met a couple of the characters last time. Some guy with a scar, and some other guy collecting orchids. And he was the guy with the scar was telling him that he had found these eggs on this Aepyornis, oh boy, there it goes, island, and he didn't get credit for it. Anyway, so let's pick it up where we left it off. He was talking about how they had found the bones accidentally when they went out looking for eggs. So here we go. To think of it brings back that old hairy smell back even now. It's funny work. You go probing into the mud with iron rods, you know. Usually the egg gets smashed. I wonder how long it is since the Aepyornises really lived. The missionaries say the natives have legends about when they were alive, but I never heard of such stories myself. But certainly those eggs we got were as fresh as if they had been new laid fresh. Fresh. Carrying them down to the boat, one of my chaps dropped one on a rock and smashed it, and it smashed. How I lamed into the beggar, but sweet it was, as if it was new laid, not even smelly, and its mother's dead these 400 years. Perhaps a centipede had bit him? However, I'm going off the straight with the story. If it had taken us all day to dig into the slush and get these eggs out unbroken, and we were all covered with beastly black mud, and naturally I was cross. So far as I knew, they were the only eggs that have ever been got out, not even cracked. I went afterwards to see the ones they have at the Natural History Museum in London. All of them were cracked and just stuck together like a mosaic, and bits missing. Mine were perfect, and I meant to blow them when I got back. Naturally, I was annoyed at the silly duffer dropping 3 hours' work just on account of a centipede. I hit him about, rather. The man with the scar took out a clay pipe. I placed my pouch before him. He filled up absent-mindedly. All right, what are we doing with this story here? Or with these kitties? I don't know how much time we don't got a ton of time today, but yeah, we're rolling in. We still got a pretty good contingent. There's a few that have stopped coming around, and a few that have come back with bits missing. There's been a pretty big push here in the valley to start going after the feral cat population. So you see a bunch of clipped ears and saggy boy parts. There you have it. All right, let's see where we were. All right, okay, so he beat the heck out of this guy because he broke an egg, but they ate it anyway, so it was tasty. I placed my pouch before him. He filled it up absent-mindedly. How about the others? Did you get those home? I don't remember. That's the queer part of the story. I had 3 others, perfect fresh eggs. Well, We put him in the boat, and then I went up to the tent to make some coffee, leaving my two heathens down by the beach, the one fooling about with his sting, and the other helping him. It never occurred to me that the beggars would take advantage of the peculiar position I was in to pick a quarrel. That's how he lost his boat. Is that real? Oh, man, I'm not going to know until next time now. All right. Well, that's where we're going to leave it, and we'll just go with that. So, Sam C. How you doing, Big Rosie? All right, guys. It'll be exciting, but we'll get to it. Cheerio.